Well, hello there, YouTube. Chilling with Twisted 420 here. And today we're here to show you a little Thanos statue. Been waiting on this one for a little bit. It's been on pre-order. Today we're looking at the Iron Studios 1/10 Thanos from Infinity War. Now, I got these other guys here just for comparison. I'm a big Infinity War fan, big Thanos MCU fan. And I've been collecting some of the smaller pieces. None of the bigger pieces are out yet. Iron Studios has one on the way. But here on my left, we have the Kotobukiya Thanos over here. This guy goes for about 120 bucks. And on my far right, we have the Diamond Select Toys Thanos, and it only goes for about 45 bucks. But you know, both of these are PVC. They're both vinyl, nothing crazy. This one's all polystone, so there's a difference there. So 100 to 120 bucks, 45 bucks, 150 bucks. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to start this out with showing you all these guys. I even got a little die-cast metal Thanos right here. So I want to start out showing you all these guys in case some people might have been curious about how he sizes up next to the other guys. There we go. Now it's time to focus on Big Boy. Alright folks, and here we are with the main man himself. I gotta say, based on all the smaller Thanos pieces I've seen so far, this one definitely is the most accurate when it comes to the movie. They did a really good job on such a small piece, which for some reason Iron Studio nails these 1/10 pieces. I don't understand how. When it comes to movie pieces and 1/10 pieces, they absolutely kill it. This guy comes in at about 14 inches tall. This is all polystone, so these parts are all heavy. Now something interesting, let me see if I can do this. Sketchy. Yeah, those are two parts, so if you don't want it to be as tall, you can shrink her down real quick. And that knocks about 4 or 5 inches off right there. So that's kind of cool. But I like to display it. I like them sitting up a little bit higher. But yeah, nice, heavy, thick base. Looks really good. The rocks on Planet Titan. That's what we're looking at that he's standing on. And hold on one second. Let me show you the other base. Now this is just something that Iron Studios always does. You have a little base plate that you can choose to set all this up on. It's optional. There's no felt on the bottom, and yeah, it's pretty blank. It's pretty standard with them, but this is a pretty big one for them. But let me go ahead and show you how it looks with that guy underneath. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's that base that I was talking about. Doesn't look bad. Just adds in a little bit of a little breakup right there, a little contrast with the black base. You know, all the rocks and everything. Now let's start to look at all this. I gotta say, these little meteorites from that moon that Thanos was chunking, they look pretty dope. For some reason, initially I thought that these lit up, but they do not. But they are kind of a translucent resin. The light shines through them towards the base, towards the tip of the tail, and they look pretty nice. They look pretty nice. I gotta say, that's a nice touch. That was a good idea. It was a good idea in the design. And then as we get to Thanos, I'll show you the detail here. Even the bottom of his boots. Look at all that mud. That's some nice detail work. Easily the best MCU Thanos piece I've seen so far. Outfit's dead on, the wrinkling, the texture, everything's polystone, solid. He pegs in right here, and the other foot just sits there. And these parts also peg in. They have their own shapes. I didn't do an unboxing and everything because this is just a little piece. I just wanted to kind of get to the nitty-gritty. But yeah, look at those boots. The weathering and the mud and everything at the bottom looks great. Now we're gonna get up to Thanos himself, and I like the detail. This is a nice little touch, but his fingernails, let me see if I can get it. His fingernails are shiny. That's a nice little detail on a 1/10 piece. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get, but yeah, that's nice attention to detail. So yeah, he looks dead on. All the paint and everything's dead on. Now, shout out to my homeboy MCE. He did a review on his that he got in the other day. There was like some glue or something up here messing up the paint. Thankfully, I don't have any of those issues. Everything looks good. I gotta say, I like the texture on his shirt. Very well done. And they got the twist of his body right and everything. Now we're gonna get to something very peculiar. First, let me show you all the pieces. There's a shot of the gauntlet. It looks great. Fist all balled up. Let me come around to Thanos real quick. This portrait is nice. Got his teeth all gritted. He's pissed off. at Tony Stark, and he's bringing the pain. They did really good detail on the head sculpt. I think it looks really, really nice. Now we're going to get to something really peculiar. Now, I like light up features on statues when they're done right, but this is the weirdest thing. So when I was thinking of the gauntlets, because I knew the gauntlet lit up, and I was like, cool. So inside the package, we get this flashlight, and we get these batteries. Let me go ahead and put the batteries in the flashlight, and I'm going to show you how this works. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, so we got our flashlight set up. It's really, really bright. Now you may be wondering, how is this going to work? So check this craziness out. Take this arm out, right? This is so ridiculous. And then you take your light. Oh, my pooches are going crazy. Oh, light's glitching out. There we go. Take your light. You stick this flashlight inside his arm, and that's how it lights up. Let me stick it back on there and turn the lights off so you can see it. But that's ridiculous. So there she is, lit up. It's not the brightest thing on earth either, considering how bright that flashlight is. But plus, if it's facing forward, you won't be able to see the light up function in the back. But yeah, Iron Studio screwed up on that. Y'all, you guys screwed the pooch on this light up feature. That's just downright silly. But anyway, there you go. There's the light up feature, people. All right, and there we are. We're back. So yeah, folks, I just want to give you a little tour of the statue. I think it's still a pretty nice piece. Some good detail work. I like the whole setup, but the light up feature was silly. That was just plain dumb. Iron Studios, don't do that. And these two bases, they don't sit perfect together, so be careful moving this piece. You might want to take those two pieces apart. There we go. A little bit better, but yeah, they still leave a little bit to be desired. But overall, I gotta say, a nice piece. I love that scene from the movie, so the statue only made sense. And out of all the smaller pieces so far, this one is the best in my opinion. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys a cool little statue, something kind of neat. And yeah, hopefully we got more for you. I got more phone stuff and all kinds of other stuff coming up. But until next time, you guys stay sexy out there. I am out.